Once upon a time, in a quaint little town nestled between rolling hills and lush green forests, there lived a loyal and adventurous dog named Max. Max was a golden retriever with a heart full of curiosity and a spirit yearning for adventure. His owner, a kind-hearted man named Thomas, was an avid traveler who loved exploring new places. Every weekend, Thomas would pack his backpack, grab his camera, and set off on a new adventure. And without fail, Max would be right by his side, wagging his tail in excitement. One sunny morning, Thomas woke up with a gleam in his eye and a map spread out on the kitchen table. He had been planning a special trip for weeks, and today was the day they would embark on their greatest adventure yet. A journey to the majestic mountains that loomed in the distance. Max could sense the excitement in the air as Thomas packed their supplies, a tent, sleeping bags, food, and water. Max's tail wagged furiously as he watched Thomas gather everything they would need for their journey. With their backpacks strapped on tightly, Thomas and Max set off down the winding path that led into the heart of the mountains. The air was crisp, and the scent of pine trees filled their nostrils as they trekked deeper into the wilderness. As the sun began to set, they found the perfect spot to set up camp, a grassy meadow overlooking a crystal-clear lake. Thomas pitched the tent while Max chased after butterflies, his joyous barks echoing through the tranquil evening air. That night, they sat by the campfire, roasting marshmallows and sharing stories under the twinkling stars. Max curled up at Thomas's feet, content in the warmth of their companionship. The days turned into weeks as Thomas and Max explored every corner of the mountains, forging memories that would last a lifetime. They climbed to the highest peaks, swam in icy mountain streams, and made friends with the wildlife that called the mountains home. But eventually, their journey came to an end, and they reluctantly began the long trek back home. As they walked, Thomas couldn't help but smile as he looked down at Max, trotting happily beside him. For in that moment, he realized that the greatest adventure of all was the bond they shared, the unbreakable bond between a man and his faithful companion.